All right, what's up, guys? I'm JS Garrett, and I want to take a few minutes to talk to you guys about skepticism, specifically healthy skepticism in spirituality, in the occult, in pretty much any other aspect of the esoteric sciences you want to dig into. And it's good, in my opinion, to be a skeptic. Like, me personally, I'm a skeptic before I am anything else. Like, if you come to me and tell me that if you go fucking dance naked in the desert and do X, Y, and Z and somehow a miracle will happen, I'm not going to call you a liar. But no, I'm gonna find out. Like, I'm gonna go and dance naked in the desert and do X, Y, and Z and see if what you said will happen really does happen. I mean, and that's really like what you have to. That's a healthy way to be, in my opinion, because like the occult and the esoteric sciences, and especially like the right hand path spiritual community, like it's full of frauds. It's full of people who are absolutely 100% full of shit, and they will tell you things, declare things, and have absolutely nothing to back it up. No validation ever comes for it, but you can never question them on what they said or what they told you to do. Otherwise, they will completely cut you out, and fucking make war against you, essentially, for insulting their fragile ego. So my thing is you don't ever take anybody's word for it. Okay, don't take my word for anything. Don't take anybody's word for anything. When we're on here in this occult community, occult neighborhood, it's more like a neighborhood than a community, really, but more like the hood. If you really get to know some of the people in here, like there are no neighbors in the hood. If you're lucky to find a handful of friends that won't fucking stab you in the back in this field, then you are extremely lucky. And I consider myself to be one of the lucky ones in that respect. But what I want to get at here is that you don't take anybody's word for shit. All right. Just because I tell you that a ritual works, it's not, don't take my word for it. Don't discount what I'm saying until you find out for yourself. That's essentially what I'm trying to say. So most people, and when I say most people, your average everyday person who's a skeptic about spirituality, about religion, about aliens, whatever it is, if you actually talk to most people, almost every single person that you will meet and question has had some type of experience that they cannot explain. Whether they saw a ghost or heard a voice or thought they saw a Bigfoot or some crazy lights in the sky that might have been aliens. Everybody's had some type of weird ass unexplainable experience that has led them to wonder if whether or not fantasy, make-believe, whatever you want to call it, might actually be reality. And my thing is I was one of those people too. And so I had some experiences when I was younger that led me to believe that, or it led me not to at least discount the fact that these unseen things or these paranormal, whatever you want to call them, type of phenomenon were actually real in fact. So I decided to find out for myself. I started researching magic. I started experimenting with spell work and things like that to see if I could create a cause and effect. And so that's really what I'm getting at here, is that's what we all need to do. Okay. Don't take anybody else's word for something that is real. Find out for yourself. So if you buy a book on black magic spells, chants, and incantations, test them out, see if they work. Like don't discount this stuff and don't write it off, because a lot of people will have experiences and they'll even do experiments and they'll get exactly the desired outcome that they were going for. And then what happens is they immediately start trying to rationalize it. Like, oh, well, maybe that would have happened anyway, even if I hadn't done the spell, if I hadn't done the ritual, if I hadn't said the magic words. And the answer is no. absolutely not. It would not have happened anyway, because we are creating our own reality as we navigate through this reality, like a car in the dark with its headlights on. Nothing exists until it is beheld by our consciousness. So be a skeptic, have a healthy sense of skepticism, but do not allow that skepticism to prevent you from discovering things that are real. And that's really all I wanted to say. You guys have a good night.